down even the big fighters too, but no, they go for Regin. It's a whole sustain angle.
Yeah.
Assassin versus jungle.
So we're gonna throw it over to the casters now to bring us to game number 1 between DEWA.
In a tough spot now, does have the Purify, will have to be careful. Crazes Ram, Mueza 1 HP Roundel will get first blood, and already DEWA are crumbling up top. Kin in a 1v1 against Rendy will be able to win down the trade as Evos look for the turtle now. Mueza walking up, getting poked down. That's gonna be the Throne of Ruin on a 2. Oh my, Tectonic Charge as well as maybe cuts him down. Key on already. Praises with Retribution now as Key tries to go for Tsunami Slam. Able to find it now. It's asking for a 2-man taunt. Ray still able to escape. Kid in the midst of it all. Now Octa will run away with a diversion. They all get out. Evos get a 1-for-2 trade.
Not only it is an offensive tool, but it is also a defensive one. But that is going to be a win, a huge one for Evos, because Adelan is now munching on the plates, even though it expires, but still they are able to get the turtle to boot.
First in conceal, will be looking for Kin here. Tsunami Slam over, diversion coming down as well. Kin pops in, throwing a ruin, goes in for the mobilization as well, but no one's there to follow it up. Kin gets away with a diversion into top. Albert caught around the yin-yang reactions, and it's the XP taken by Airline. As Kin jumps in, able to go for the blink. Rendy now doing a whole lot with the Dark Wave as well. Turtle control, that's gonna be the 3-man into the Tectonic Charge. Ray goes in for the cut as well, so that's gonna be the Labu Chain CC'd. Albert picking up the kill on Ray. It's Airline going for the gun down now as Kid is caught in the midst of it all. Will go for the stun again, Tsunami Slam to lock him down for Airline's second stack of the game.
Trying to push out the lanes too. Make pressure, even if Ray is able to answer that. Seal play!
Tectonic Charge is only onto Roundel. Airline with the quick reactions. That's a good stun over. Key looking for Tsunami Slam against the Kin in the midst of it all. Now going to be caught, still able to sustain for a bit, but Airline gets the Mega. 40th stack on the Sky Piercer. It's looking a bit too good.
Mueza.
That's a Tsunami Slam, but it's only onto Mueza. That's going to be Throne of Ruin, locking 3 members down, but again, Airline's free in the back line, doing a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage back though from DEWA Ray, going through them all, but Airline is untouched. He gets a double. Play the gamble with your enemy team. If you lose, I champ, bro, but if you win,
fair enough.
Bang, those are some big stacks, man. Purple buff stolen away by Albert as now Mueza is going to be caught in a tough spot, locked up. Oh man, tossed around.
Man, DEWA might be the gods, but Adelan is godlike. He is unstoppable. They want to go for more.
2-man Throne of Ruin into the stun of the Bravest Spider. Key going to be taken low now as Roundel jumps in. Ray does a lot of damage with Lethal Ignition, taken down on Roundel. Not enough to take anyone down though, again for Evos. Good either for Evos.
Yeah.
If you look at their composition, right, most of them are like zoning heroes to enable, again, this Ranger Hydra carry. So if they want to enter, they got to brute force it. Albert has to walk up. Renty has to use some resources to get close. Let's look at the far lane though, because it's a bit too low with its Lord Charge as well. Mid lane they go for. Wave clear a bit bad now, maybe. Pops and Brave Spider, they won't be going in. They still have to deal with the Lord, and the Lord is still so healthy, by the way. Oh man, Mueza baited in.
Look at that.
Tectonic Charge, Kid goes into the midst of it. Again, it's gonna be Airline with 80 stacks, cutting him down front to back style. Roundel very low though. Ray has the flank on him. Albert goes over the taunt now. It's gonna be a big bomb! Airline gets the double. Facilitated by Albert. That's a triple for Airline. He's so low. Little Ray looking to play. Key is able to lock him down now. That's the Immortality buy as well from Airline. Rose Gold Meteor from the man who has always been doubted, the Forgotten Tiger. We'll be looking for that Savage, and it is a Savage!
Adelan with the Savage. Uproar in the arena as the Evos fams are up on their feet. The baby tiger doubted again and again. No longer a cub, he is a full-born white tiger. That was given on him, to him, on a silver platter, proving the haters wrong. Evos 1-0, DEWA are on their knees.
Airline, it's been, as a fan of Airline, I gotta say the regular season, the last few seasons,
I don't know, against the Ranger, Claude maybe. They want to gamble. It's gonna be the Joy. So,
Huh?
wait, Joy.
Joy what?
Huh? No, Hayabusa definitely jungle.
Do we go?
No, hang on.
Joy.
They're raising their hands.
Shadow, they're gonna go on to the neutral objective now. Actually, straight on to Mueza. They go! That's the Dark Wave Flicker combo. Roundel able to get away now. He's getting the all-in from Kin. Retry win, obviously, for Albert. Kin pops into Vengeance, but he's gonna be lifted up, thrown back again. DEWA United. They overcooked.
Run down by Key.
Yo, he's gonna have to use the Quad Shadow or the Shadow Kill. If they use more than those resources on him, which they are gonna be using onto Key, it's bad! Even if you get the kill, it's bad! That's Octa diving in, but he's gonna lose his life here, right?
No mana.
He doesn't have the brilliance either! It's such a dub for Evos, and it's Albert who picks the kill up. The baby alien.
So far, he has a very high win rate. DEWA.
It's an all-in over to Roundel. Good capping as well. They go for a straight versus Kin, which for the angle as well now, but Randy's just jumping all over the place. Gets the infinite pursuit on the last guy. Gets another jump, but it is Kin who walks up now. It's gonna be Ray. Caught in the bad spot. Key taken down by Kin though. Hold on now. They might be cooking actually.
Hold on.
Kin able to go for Electrifying Beats, fully stacked up as well. Now over to Roundel, forcing to Crimson Beacon, but the Quad Shadow doesn't land. The Shadow Kill does though with Retribution as well. Albert Thorn Rose. Ray goes into the Quad Shadow on the back line. His Key's still there. Randy, what the heck was that tech charge? That looked like a DJ White play.
It's a Hilda after all. So you can always zone out DEWA United. And no one is going to contest. Uh-oh, Kin goes into Erlan.
Flicker out, Vengeance as well! That's a solo kill! Onto Erlan, Kin gets away! Now it's gonna be Roundel with Flicker, Muez is still there, Kin!
In the backline towards Erlan. He has to be more careful now as Evos, they want to fight back.
He goes for the zone, but Lunox is on him now. He goes for more damage over to Octa, but he pops into Brilliance now. It's gonna be Ray who wins out the Red Tree battle. Kin in the back line will be slain, and it's Erlan to get revenge.
Randy.
Now it's Randy. Lead. And then a bit for Erlan, and that's it. Everything else on DEWA. Key. Man, he is getting shredded down, even though he's on a Hilda. That's a stun from Maybe, and it's Kin on the Joy with yet another.
Two can play that game. Now they want to siege into the mid lane.
Oh, and all in over Randy. Stands no chance. Albert caught in the midst of it all now. Jumps into the puncture, and he's still able to... Whoa! Okay, now that's a bit too far, Kin. Oh man, he cannot perfectly time the Thorn Rose. It's an all-in straight into his space with Octa! With so much damage, and is that, do my eyes deceive me?
Sky Piercer.
A Sky Piercer for Octa.
Yeah. You have to count now how many stacks he round with that. As Kin wants to go in, Tectonic Charge misses.
It's an all-in into the back now. Oh my lord, a Shadow Kill from Ray! Finds Erlan, a smack to the face from Mueza. Sends Erlan back down. It is a wipeout for DEWA, and they will be looking for more. Now it's Key and Albert trying to defend. Key on the Hilda while being this far behind. I don't know what he can do. It's not even the far lane, but they don't even care. They're gonna go for another.
Thorn Rose will enable Albert to move around freely again, but DEWA, they want to go for the end. They want to go for the jugular.
Holy moly, that's a Retribution to cancel it out. Albert still able to buy some time now, has another puncture, goes in again, and is able to delay the game one more time. Erlan respawning back in the game as Randy tries to go for the Dark Wave. Far lane still intact. How do they defend this? 5 members strong. DEWA United looking for the end here. It's going to be Octa diving in. Tectonic Charge as well. Key able to flicker out the safety, but the base is wide open as Kin zones Erlan on the back line, and they'll go straight for the base, turret locking it down. It doesn't matter if Evo's got a Savage. DEWA equalize in game 2.
They made the unthinkable happen with that Joy XP taking a trip down memory lane in Season 11. Kin, the game changer for DEWA United, the catalyst, is able to provide DEWA with an opening. They take game 2. It's 1-1. Evos are left confused. Pandemonium losing in such a dominant fashion, where they were the ones completely pulverizing DEWA in game 1 with a Savage too on top of that for Erlan. And even Albert, in a comfort pick like Lancelot, wasn't even able to deliver anything of significance in that game. DEWA, man, that is a very...
Either they go for a counter in the lane like they used. Oh, never mind.
Oh, well,
You must have forgot.
completely forgot about the Joy in the EXP lane, boys and girls.
I thought they needed some more tankiness, dude. They have 3
Makes
magic.
sense, you know? None of those please up to get this over round though. Walks him into aggressively. Ray finds first blood. he has to flicker out and realize this has happened too many times today, man. The Jusins not respecting the Hayabusa picks.
Massive loss. I think Hayabusa will be on top of that list. Look at that barrier.
Again, no respect for the Shadow kill, man. That's gonna be damage over the round. One more Shuriken of the Quad Shadow back. 2 kills plus a 3 buff start, and he hasn't even taken his orange.
Evos are giving away these kills and these leads like it's Christmas. What are they doing? This time around, the objective will be taken by DEWA. That's a dream start for the gods. And Kid, he wants to participate in the team fight.
I like to find beats. Key does not have the Tsunami Stun. That's a tech charge, and Key gets slammed on it. That's a vengeance and the escape for Kin. 3-0 start for DEWA.
Mirko, it's 2 minutes. The Hayabusa, though, with this 2-level lead is going to be quite good.
Tech charge coming down as well. The wall stops Erlan from moving, and Kin gets a double. DEWA 0 with his dual partner. Holy moly, Kin going against 2. That's going to be the Tsunami Slam as well, but Kin doesn't care. He dives in straight again. He's able to bait out the Inspire and the Crossbow Tang and the Tsunami Slam and the Flinker, and now the tech charge over Erlan. Taking very low, thrown back again, still able to escape. They get Mueza. They finally get something. Randy able to go for the blink out again. Albert in the mid lane trying to defend. Times into the back line now. Pops. Ooh. In the electrifying beast. Pops into Vengeance as well. Erlan is able to go for the flyby now. Has the crossbow tank. Will be able to get him down. And will be Kin falling here for a tier 2 up top for some damage in the bottom lane. And the Holy Shield taken down. Now looking for more in the mid lane and the top lane. As again, they have info. That's a Mueza. Oh man. A classic Keyboy move. Now a classic rock move. Oh my god. Goes over the knockup and the knockout. Oh my lord, it's going to be the all-in as well. As Ray pops in a Shadow Kill, and he's going to be decimated through as he tried his best to go in for Tsunami Slam. Who has the Sky Piercer? Is it Ray? Dang,
I think it has to be Ray. But Octa, why else go for it?
Didn't realize.
They like this. They like this. Kin is not here to disrupt the backline, but Ray is still a threat.
Oh.
Tsunami Slam!
Baited in by the Phantom Execution. Ray going to be taken down. Erlan gets a shutdown, a killing spree as well. Crossbow tag.
They turn.
Will be up for grabs, and Randy has done enough. Zoning the backline. Maybe still has him on force. Erlan still has a crossbow tag and the Inspire.
Oh.
Looking for all of them now. All the weakness points. Can he pop an Inspire in time? That's maybe doing a lot of damage. Albert winning out on the Lord, and Evos somehow out. Both the far lanes, or both the side lanes rather. Taking away as Albert jumps in with a Phantom Execution, almost takes Octa down. Tech charge into the back line. The Quad Shadow landing as well. Ray goes in for the Shadow kill. Randy still in the midst of it all. Kin baited in by Litter Crown. Back to the Vengeance now. Is Erlan still able to walk around him? 2-4-0. But DEWA get all the base turrets.
They hold again. Evos are known to hold. The shining ray of hope for Evos. It always has been. They want to go in.
Oh my lord! Randy's burning down. He has to pop in with a crown.
Mueza,
can he go over the wall? He doesn't get the wall down in time. Randy's down. Wait a second, Mueza pops in the tech charge but falls. Why did he make that call when they've already gotten the advantage?
Albert.
That's a recall for Randy, but Kin's there as well. Now can he be all in as Albert goes for Retribution! Secures it for DEWA as Kin goes even to 1v1 against Randy. Now it's the Immortality down for the base. Erlan looks for the damage. Can he get the weakness points? Ray walking back again. That's what? Kin surviving in the mid lane, popping the Vengeance, popping electrifying beats. No Mueza, but the wave is right on mid. It's an Evolve Lord. DEWA do not have the resources to play with the Evolve Lord, or do they? They do, Ray. Ray has ult.
Wow, Evos holding on a thin thread. Will they be able to defend?
Rondo.
The Lord is here. Ray will go in. Has the Quad Shadow.
That's Kin with electrifying beats as well. There is Albert goes in for the Phantom Execution. Is able to go for the dashes all through. Well, Kin is dead. Erlan. No, he gets slayed by Ray with a Fan Piercer. The Evolve Lord is there. They claim match point against Evos in a clutch endgame moment.
Slowly ascending up to the skies on a mission to prove that their namesake is indeed real. The gods smiting the tigers from up above. Evos, this time they did not hold. This time the ungodly wrath from DEWA was too much for them to handle. 2-1.
Mountain Shocker to reveal everyone. Wow!
Yeah, at the end.
The Tien out of nowhere. The Meta Rebel Octa strikes again.
I mean, he's picked it up already in the regular season, and maybe they're trying to level the playing.
He doesn't have Black Dragon for him. Wait a minute. It's still on cooldown. Maybe he still has Flicker. He's going to go for the stun now. Oh my god, Tracer's Retribution! Albert's still able to cut away now as they go all in for the time, but Albert's still able to cut away again. Redney dives in as Swalo holds 2 back. The miracle substitution. But Kin still gets a play. That's a Flicker Tsunami Slam. And guess what? It's Erlan who finds the kill.
The forgotten time. The banks now. Tsunami Slam.
Oh man. The Fury, the Phoenix 2-man Tom, but he's going to be taken down. Erlan picking up the second stack of the game as Albert's able to cut away. Actually dishing out the shadow kill over Ken. Gets a petrified, but Erlan's able to flick around. Maybe now gets caught. Ken all alone will be another Sky Piercer stack for Erlan. That makes it 3-0-30 on the Sky Piercer.
Wow, Adelan is able to get those Sky Piercer stacks. Deja fires with key. Tsunami Slam.
He'll go in on that. Rendy able to go the immobilization. Erlan able to find one more on the board. Maybe very low. Ray can't look for the angle. So they use the Tsunami Slam on Maybe and Muesa becomes the casualty. Sure.
He has to bite the bullet. He's the roamer.
It's a bait.
Get Rendy on the wrong side of the tracks.
Full stun on Sway low. Nothing he can do to react to that as Key walks up again. Goes in with Flicker and Tsunami Slam. Able to lock down the Retribution Man. That's a shadow kill used up. Those still holding it down. Erlan free. Can he be the clutch? Not this time. Down 3 men. Especially with Sway low.
Kind of did.
That's the guy who would usually be able to react. Rendy jumps in forward, baits out the Fury of the Phoenix. Rendy's gonna be stunned up, but pops in and throw the Ruin, and will be able to get 2 men immobilized. Maybe gets the stun up, and now gets bursted down, and that's a win. They baited 1, 2, 3 ultimates for 3 of their own, but they have position on Lord. That's free for Evos.
They conceded, and Evos finally roaring back to looking for that angle. But Octa has that shield, so at least it's a self-peel, right, for the Chatien.
Octa, what the heck? Albert just goes through him! Rendy! 3-man Throne of Ruin! And it's Erlan with the final shots! Now it's just Ray. He's been able to retreat out of situations, but not this time. Erlan with a bit of nature! And Evos force it to a game number 5!
We go the distance. The White Tigers refuse to be caged. They refuse to surrender. As they force game 5, they roar back to life. 2-2 as DEWA are yet to rise to divinity.
And the man in blue, the man who came in, stepped in last second, who probably didn't get any scrim time in preparation, was the one to pull it off. I will say that Lunox's pick ended up being massive. They can now blitz the Lord. They have multiple avenues to make these on improv decision making with the insta kill of Kalea, even through the Gata Kacha pick.
Wow. Sway low. On a rescue mission, I said.
Hayabusa still.
He wants to carry, bro. He needs some damage.
He needs to carry, but it's a big gamble.
It's a huge one. This is
Sonic charge.
Oh man, he jumps in forward, but Swaylo's able to go for it, throw the Ruin, and Swaylo gets first blood, a massive run waves. Rendy gets away though, Ken jumps in with Electrify and beats Swaylo. Brilliant brilliance to escape. 2-1 in favor of Evos. Key with a good read, but it gets cancelled out with a Dome Run Wolf King. Key does not have the Revitalize, gets pulled back into it, sustains for a bit longer.
Gonna go in.
Albert jumps in forward, does have the Shadow Kill, will be able to go for the Shurikens, but no! He taps it in way too long! Octa and Mueza get away with a sliver of Vengeance. Rendy holding it down now. Kim looking for the angle to all in on Albert, but Key and Rendy are doing an amazing job. Rendy zoning the Eastern Shin in the back line, able to actually take the purple buff away. It's actually Sway over the burst down, but that's Breath of the Ocean landing on him. It's gonna be Albert picking up the Retribution as Maybe gets caught by the throw the Ruin of Rendy! And that's the Shadow Kill to an already depleted Vengeance of Ken!
Evos!
Slowly but surely Getting a turret down, keep pops in the conceal. Will be able to get vision off Octa. Swalo does a little bit more damage. Ton as well. That's an all-in on Albert, and Rez is able to pick up the kill now. They're throwing a ruin. Locks 3. Ray gets the retribution. Air on the back line. Chased down by Kid. Evos running back. Swalo taken out by Octa on the Candida. And now
it's Evos juggling around Key.
goes in for the taunt. Maybe he's holding on to Dora Wolf King. That's an for the ruin into the mobilization. Maybe still able to pop into Dora Wolf King. Kid in the back line. Pops into these and the Vengeance as well. Gets away. Tectonic card. And maybe flickers forward. Now it's all on Erlan. He gets 2 on the board. Rendy still tanking it in. Kid does not have the Vengeance. Rendy spots him out as Erlan holds the angle. 3 for 2 in favor of DEWA.
Rendy. He has the tectonic charge. Okay.
Mounted Shocker, everything used up. Albert jumps into the back line. Maybe he's gonna be taken very low. Starlight goes for the shot. K gets it. Thrown a ruin. Erlan! He's able to finish him off. That's another. That's a triple for the Forgotten Tiger.
The Forgotten Tiger shall be remembered as one of the foundation of the White Tigers.
There you go. Goes in. Oh, what a dash from Erlan. A good read as Swalo jumps in forward, pops in brilliance as well. That's the AOG starting him away. Erlan's godlike. He gets a double. It was a savage in game 1. Now can it be another? Baby gun down slowly but surely. Perfect spacing now as DEWA continue.
Question is,
Rendy! That's an AOG! The Tigers collapse! They pounce on their prey! Albo with the quad channel back. Erlan going with the free hits. Ken! Can he do it? A flicker out from Erlan. An immortality for Erlan! Not even close. He buys the Rose Gold Meteor. And now it's just Octa. Another triple for Erlan. He will suffer his first death this game, but he sends Evos into the next stage, knocking DEWA out of Season 16.
perhaps the gods will never be divined by the White Tigers. They are legends reborn in the playoffs. They knock DEWA out and advance to the next round. They roar back to life together with the Evos fams. And Evos, with the Forgotten Tiger that shall be remembered, pull the reverse sweep with the super sub in 2. They do the unthinkable, but that was Rendy. All the engage. It was all under the sheets. Completely unnoticed. Not even by DEWA.
They thought it was done. They thought that was just the push, right? They tried to go in, and Rendy said, nah, I wanted more. He goes in, sets it up for a beautiful AOG from Key. And then it was all just Erlan shooting them down. But you do see the other side, the agony of losing on day 1. Play-ins, Ray, always so close.